What if I told you that the first 5 minutes after waking up before your coffee, before breakfast, before even brushing your teeth could determine whether you live to 70 or 100? Sounds dramatic. It's not, because every year, millions of older adults unknowingly make the same silent mistake each morning. A mistake that quietly accelerates aging, weakens the heart, fogs the brain, and slowly robs the body of strength. And yet, there's a simple fix. 5 small, science-backed actions that take less time than boiling an egg, but could literally add decades to your life. In this video, I'll walk you through a powerful 5-minute morning ritual designed specifically for people over 65. No gimmicks, no expensive supplements, just 5 intentional steps: hydration, circulation, protein timing, joint mobility, and mental clarity that leading doctors now call the golden formula for healthy aging. And if you're someone who values your independence, your energy, and your sharp mind in later years, you cannot afford to skip this. Before we begin, take a moment to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This channel is here to help you live longer, stronger, and better every single day. And if you're watching right now, tell me in the comments, what's your name, and where in the world are you joining us from? Let's make these next 5 minutes the most important investment in your future. Ready? Let's begin. The first step that rewires your morning: hydration. Meet Edward, a 70-year-old retired pilot living in the dry climate of Arizona. For decades, his mornings began with precision, waking before dawn, prepping for flights, sticking to schedules. But after retiring, that structure vanished. Within months, his energy dipped, his mornings became sluggish, and every joint felt like it was rusted shut. Then, one morning, he nearly fainted while getting out of bed. His doctor warned him bluntly, "Your heart is under pressure. Something's got to change." But the solution wasn't a new medication. It was a glass of water. Edward's neighbor, Patricia, a retired nurse, offered him a small yet powerful tip. Start your day with 16 ounces of room-temperature water mixed with the juice of 1/4 1/8. That's it. Why does this matter so much after 65? Because while you sleep, your body loses nearly half a liter of water through your breath and skin. You wake up in a state of mild dehydration, you just don't feel it. This makes your blood thicker, which increases strain on your heart and blood vessels. That's why heart attacks and strokes happen most often in the early morning. Room temperature water, not cold, helps dilate blood vessels, improving circulation. Lemon adds potassium, vitamin C, and natural electrolytes that not only lower blood pressure, but also reduce inflammation and support liver detox. But here's something few people know: compounds in lemon actually stimulate collagen production, supporting joint health and keeping your skin more elastic with age. Within 3 weeks of starting this habit, Edward's blood pressure stabilized, his energy returned, and his doctor was genuinely impressed. So, before you reach for coffee, start your day like Edward does with water and lemon. It takes 1 minute, but it might give you years in return. If you're ready to make hydration your new daily ritual, comment "hydration" first below. Let's see who's committed to aging with intention. Step 2. The 60-second circulation reset that can save your brain. After Edward fixed his morning hydration, he noticed clearer thinking, but something still felt off. He often felt lightheaded when standing up, and his balance seemed less reliable than before. That's when Patricia introduced him to the second step in the 5-minute formula, the circulation reset. Here's the truth after lying still for 6 to 8 hours. Your blood pools in your lower extremities. For older adults, this can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure to the brain upon standing, leading to dizziness, fogginess, and even dangerous falls. Studies from Johns Hopkins and the Mayo Clinic confirm that seniors who activate blood flow within the first minute of waking experience a dramatic reduction in stroke risk and better mental sharpness throughout the day. What Edward learned next shocked him. Just 60 seconds of gentle movement right after getting out of bed can improve oxygen delivery to the brain by up to 40%. No fancy gym, no equipment, just a few deliberate movements. Here's what he started doing. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart. Raise both arms overhead while slowly inhaling through the nose. Lower arms gently while exhaling through the mouth. Roll shoulders back 5 times, then forward 5 times. Perform 10 slow heel raises, lift heels. Hold for a second, then lower. These motions act like a natural heart pump, pushing blood from the legs back to the brain and heart. The result: reduced dizziness, better balance, and a clearer, more alert mind. But there's a bonus. This routine also activates the lymphatic system, which removes cellular waste and boosts immune defense, something crucial for seniors. Edward started feeling the difference within days. No more grogginess. No more hesitation when standing. Just clarity and calm. Want to give your brain and heart a head start each morning? Try this 1-minute reset. And if you're with us, comment, circulation, reset below. Let's keep your blood flowing and your brain glowing. Step 3. Protect your muscles with this simple protein timing hack. Edward was making progress. Mornings felt smoother, his head clearer, and his energy rising. But one thing still puzzled him despite eating a healthy diet. He noticed his strength was slipping. Tasks like lifting groceries or climbing stairs felt harder. That's when Patricia explained the third step, and it was a game-changer: protein timing. Here's what most people don't know. After age 65, your body naturally shifts into catabolism in the early morning. This means it starts breaking down your own muscle tissue to create energy. And if you don't consume protein soon after waking, you're unknowingly speeding up muscle loss, even if you eat well the rest of the day. According to the National Institute on Aging, seniors who consume 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein within 30 minutes of waking experience up to 64% less muscle loss over 5 years. That's huge. What did Edward start doing? Most mornings, he now has a simple whey protein shake, or 4 to 5 egg whites with 1 whole egg. On days he wants variety, he chooses Greek yogurt with a scoop of protein powder or cottage cheese with berries. If you're vegetarian, plant-based protein made from pea and rice or soft tofu works just as well. Why does this matter? Muscles aren't just for strength. They help regulate blood sugar, protect joints, support your immune system, and keep you independent. And here's the kicker. Early protein intake also curbs cravings, stabilizes energy, and helps prevent overeating later in the day. After just a few weeks of changing his breakfast timing, Edward noticed he wasn't just getting stronger, he also felt full longer, more alert, and surprisingly lighter on his feet. If you've ever felt like you're doing everything right, but still losing strength year after year, this might be the missing piece. Try it tomorrow, and if you're ready to take back your muscle health, comment protein first below. Let's fuel your mornings right. Step 4. The 90-second mobility ritual that prevents falls and joint pain. Even with better hydration, circulation, and nutrition, Edward still had one lingering complaint: morning stiffness. His knees creaked, his back resisted movement, and simple tasks like bending to put on socks felt uncomfortable. That's when Patricia shared the fourth step, a 90-second mobility sequence designed to unlock his joints and prevent injury before the day even begins. Here's why this is critical during sleep. The synovial fluid, the natural lubricant inside your joints, thickens due to inactivity. Without proper warm-up, your joints start the day dry, stiff, and prone to wear and tear. According to orthopedic specialists at the Mayo Clinic, skipping morning mobility increases your risk of arthritis, falls, and chronic pain, even if you're otherwise healthy. But the solution is simple and science-backed. Edward began adding this quick mobility flow right after his circulation reset. Sit at the edge of the bed. Ankle circles, 10 rotations clockwise and 10 counterclockwise for each foot. Gently rotate each knee in small circles, about 10 times each. Stand up and hold onto a chair or bed frame. Lean your upper body side to side 5 times. Slowly twist your torso left and right. Finish by rolling your shoulders backward 10 times with slow breathing. This mini routine does more than reduce stiffness. It primes your muscles, enhances balance, and gives your nervous system a gentle wake-up call, smoothing the transition from sleep to activity. It also releases endorphins, helping fight off early morning anxiety or sadness, especially common in older adults who live alone. Edward found this step transformative. His back pain decreased, his balance improved, and most importantly, he felt confident moving through his home without fearing a fall. If you've ever struggled with tight joints or morning aches, this 90-second ritual might be your new best friend. Try it tomorrow, and if it makes sense to you, comment "Mobility Matters" below. Let's keep you moving, safely and pain-free. Step 5. 1 minute to a sharper mind. The mental clarity exercise. By now, Edward was waking up feeling stronger, steadier, and more energized. But there was one final piece Patricia insisted he couldn't skip: mental clarity. Because even if your body is working well, what good is it if your mind feels foggy, distracted, or disconnected? This brings us to step 5 of the 5-minute formula, a simple 1-minute mental recall technique that helps wake up the brain and preserve cognitive health long-term. Here's the truth. Science now shows that the first 30 minutes of your day represent a golden window for brain function. During this time, your brain is incredibly responsive to stimulation. And one of the best ways to activate it, a technique known as reverse memory recall. Here's how Edward does it. After his mobility routine, he sits quietly for 1 minute. He closes his eyes and mentally rewinds the previous day, in reverse. Starting from bedtime, he recalls what he ate, who he spoke with, what he wore, how he felt. Then he works backward through the afternoon, the morning, and so on. Over time, Edward added more detailed sounds, smells, conversations, even the weather. And soon, he noticed something remarkable. His memory sharpened, focus improved, and he felt more mentally awake throughout the day. This is no gimmick. Studies from Stanford Center for Brain Longevity show that this kind of mental exercise boosts production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a key protein that helps grow and protect brain cells. It's like fertilizer for your mind. Even more powerful, regular practice builds your cognitive reserve, giving your brain backup pathways to function well even as you age. For Edward, this became his favorite morning habit. "It's like giving my mind a warm cup of clarity," he says. So before you reach for the news or scroll your phone, try this 1-minute practice instead. And if you're ready to give your brain the attention it deserves, comment "Mind First" below. A strong body needs a sharp mind, and this step brings it all together. Conclusion: just 5 minutes to reclaim decades of strength, clarity, and independence. Let's take a moment to step back and look at what you've just learned. You now hold in your hands a blueprint, a simple, science-backed, 5-minute morning routine designed specifically for adults over 65 who want more than just to survive. They want to thrive. Here's the recap: hydration with lemon water to awaken your heart and detox your system. A circulation reset to send fresh oxygen to your brain and improve balance. Protein timing to protect your muscles and keep your energy steady. Mobility movement to reduce stiffness and prevent joint damage. A short mental clarity practice to sharpen memory and boost mood. Each of these steps takes just 60 to 90 seconds. Yet together, they form a powerful system that can transform how you age. They don't require expensive equipment, no pills, no apps, just consistency, intention, and 5 minutes of your morning. And that's the beauty of it. These habits aren't flashy. You won't see them trending on social media, but they're the exact kind of daily actions that separate those who age in decline from those who age with strength, grace, and purpose. People like Edward, people like you. So here's my challenge: start tomorrow. You don't have to do it perfectly. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. Just begin with one habit, then another. Let the transformation build naturally. If this video gave you even one new insight, hit the like button and share it with someone you care about. A parent, a friend, a neighbor, someone who could use a little more energy, clarity, or control over their aging journey. And most importantly, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a chance to grow stronger, sharper, and more independent one morning at a time. Now tell me below in the comments, which of the 5 habits are you going to start with tomorrow? Let's build this movement together, 5 minutes at a time,